Yo, 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 it's your boy Trey Man the Boss. Welcome back to the channel. We have another preseason game analysis. Game 2, Dallas Cowboys versus Seattle Seahawks. And we're going to go over that right now. Um, so first of all, let's get started with the spread. We lost. Um, Seattle won. Um, But like I said in the previous video, it's preseason, so you're just grading the individual talent. You're not so much worried about the score, who won or who lost. Not a big deal. But yeah. So we're just gonna start from the top to the bottom. So we're gonna start. Sorry, at quarterback play. Cooper Rush came in, played pretty decent. I think he had the touchdown pass to Rico Dowdle in the flat. And then Rico Dowdle did a good job navigating his way into the end zone. Pretty easy concept, but very efficient. But he played very steady. Will Greer, horrible. He's trash, bro. Like, I know he's third string, but he's not making the team. He's horrible. And it's so bad that it's like, he's so bad that it makes it hard to judge the rest of the team. And also couple that with the offensive line. The offensive line is trash. Dumpster juice. I mean, I know it's all backups, but man, between Will Greer and that backup offensive line, man, they just make everything, like the running backs and the receivers, look horrible. It's just hard to judge everybody. But Jalen Tolbert did definitely shine. He's a beast, man. Like I said, he was very slow starting off last year. That it was just frustrating, especially watching his South Alabama, highlight tape. Big physical receiver, fast. Can high point the ball, and just last year, I guess it was a lot for him to take in. South Alabama, a smaller school. But he's really turning up this year. I don't know, Michael Gallup. He's on your heels, dog. He said he's coming for that. He's coming for that third receiver spot, bruh. But yeah. So Jalen Tolbert, another good game. I wonder if they're gonna play him in this last preseason game. I wouldn't personally. I don't really need to see nothing else. You're gonna have Dak Prescott throwing on the ball. He's a better quarterback, so I don't really need to see nothing else from Jalen Tolbert. The running backs, Rico Dowdle, Deuce Vaughn, and Malik Davis all had good games. Really good. Deuce Vaughn with that nice run, 14-yard touchdown. This is 2 games in a row he's had a touchdown in the red zone. So, boy, beast. Rico Dowdle, fast and physical runner. I like him. I don't know. Malik Davis might not make the team if they carry like 3 running backs. I don't think Malik Davis is gonna make the team, but we'll get into that when it gets closer to roster cuts and everything like that. But yeah, just to piggyback on the offensive line, horrible. I don't got nothing to say about them. It was bad. I saw Sim Richards, the rookie. He plays pretty good, but everybody else, they terrible. Yeah, wide receivers. Jalen Brooks, he had a nice little catch. Tight ends, we had a Luke Schoonmaker sighting, the 2nd-round pick, Michigan. He had a couple of catches in there. He looked pretty good, fluent. We'll see what he does next week. Now heading over to the defense. Oh, also go back to the tight ends. Very unfortunate news. John Stevens, man, torn ACL, man. That's sad. I mean, he's like a giraffe out there playing tight end. He was a converted wide receiver, the tight end, and he was looking really good. I was like, man, he might get sneak on. He probably can get on our team, man. But I was worried. I was like, if he goes out into the practice squad, when it happens to be the cut day, somebody's gonna pick him up. But I guess a blessing in disguise. I guess so we'll get to keep him. stash him away for next year. And then going over to the defense, oh man, the horrible news. Marvin Overshown, man, torn ACL. When I seen it, man, I was like, yeah, I think it's a torn ACL. The way he couldn't get up, like the way it looked when he was like, when he ran, and the way he like came down, like you don't know, you could tell in his leg, like it just, you can kind of tell ACL, you know, if you've been watching, you know, football enough, you kind of tell when somebody tore it. Cause it's just like he just didn't get back. Like he tried to get up and he started favoring that leg. I was like, man, I was like, I know it's probably not a high ankle sprain. I'm not a doctor or anything, but I'm just saying, like, just watching football, like it was like a non-contact, you know, injury. You could kind of see it, you know, when they plant. I was like, man, I think that's an ACL. I was like, I hope it's not. But then it was like he was able to walk, you know, to the sideline with no help or anything like that. I was like, all right, cool. And then they said he got carted off. And then, long story short, we found out, yeah, it's a torn ACL. I was like, man, that's terrible, man. But he'll be back for next year. Sad, unfortunate news. But not to stay there for too long. The D-line, Mozzie Smith, you know, very underwhelming performance from last week. But you know, he's a rookie, first round defensive tackle. They take a little while to develop. Just look at what they call the guy from the Giants, Dexter Lawrence. What they call him, Sexy Dexy or something like that. He wasn't that guy until like year 3. So it takes a while for these, you know, run-stopping defensive tackles, you know, to develop. So I'm not worried about him. And then he's gonna be with Jonathan Hankins and Michael Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence. He's gonna be playing with the starting unit. So, you know, he's just an added piece that can help. You know, so you know they can feed off of each other. So really, Jonathan Hankins is basically the starter anyway. So Mozzie Smith is a plus, having 2 big guys beside each other, clogging the run lanes. But we'll get to the and also stay on the D-line. Isaiah Land, he's looking really good. A lot of bend and juice off that edge, man. Like, I don't know. He looks good, man, for real. Hopefully, maybe we can. We'll see if he can make the 53-man roster. We got a lot of edges, but he's got a lot of juice and speed and quick off the edge. I like him. Sam Williams, he's playing really good. Got another sack this game. We'll go to the linebackers. I didn't really see much. Devin Harper and Jabril Cox, they're going to have to show up a lot. They're really going to have to show up now because the Marvin Overshown hurt. That is what it is, you know. Hopefully Jabril Cox can get back into his bag like we thought he would his rookie year. But then he tore his ACL his rookie year, so he hasn't looked the same. But hopefully he can get back. Secondary, kind of want to forget about them, man. I don't know what they were doing like Saturday night. Big plays after big plays, but yeah, I don't really have too much to say. Eric Scott was on Jackson Smith and the Jigba. And Jackson Smith is a first-round pick. Eric Scott's a 6th-round pick. So, I mean, ain't much you can really do there. I wasn't expecting him to really do much against him. Kelvin Joseph playing pretty decent last couple seasons. Last couple preseason games. Sorry. Safeties, Wanye Thomas, boneheaded penalty. I don't even know why you're doing that. That literally gave them life. Like, if that was like a regular season game, I'd be like, that's the reason why we lost, for real. The momentum shift was crazy from there on out. When you gave them that penalty and they went down there and just scored like that, the game was over. But yeah, so I appreciate y'all for, you know, riding with me on my preseason game 2 analysis. I'm on my way to the gym right now, so I had to do a car vid today so I can get this content out to you all. But thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the content. if you like it. And I will see you later. Peace.